What's up and welcome back to Kinda Funny's Pixar in Review, one of our longest running in review franchises ever, with no signs of showing down, seemingly 1 to 2 Pixar movies a year for the rest of our lives. This is second only to MCU in review when it comes to how long we've been doing this and new entries being added. Kind of crazy to think about. Crazy. Before we get into everything, everyone, I want to let you know today we're brought to you by Solo Leveling, Arise Overdrive, the action RPG based on the popular Solo Leveling franchise, launching November 17th, open for pre-order and wish listing on Steam and Xbox PC now. And folks at TwitchCon this weekend can experience an exclusive demo at the Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive booth. We're also brought to you by Shady Rays, but we'll tell you about that later. Of course, I'm your host, Tim Geddes. I'm joined today by Andy Cortez.
Hello.
Joey Noel.
We're kind of opposite or inverse.
Just like our in-review voting.
Wow. And
can't wait to take your favorite movie so hard.
The producer/seducer, Nick Scarpino.
I mean, I'm kind of like a little aversion of you guys because I've got just a little bit of color.
Yeah.
Just a sea of.
I should have worn the pink jacket. Damn.
We'll coordinate better next
Shout
time.
out to our Patreon producers, James Hastings, Carl Jacobs, and Omega Buster. Today, we're doing something very special. This is only the second time so far we have had to do one of these re-ranks. The MCU list got so unruly, and we decided we want to kind of clean it up and also include all of the Marvel movies because of how the Marvel Cinematic Universe has grown into a multiverse. And instead of the old way of ranking things where we would vote, and because Kevin used to be on the show and then stopped being on the show, it kind of changed up how things went. We changed to a more stat-based, numbers-based voting system where we each have our own lists and then they spreadsheet together. Curran Wong killing the game. He made another spreadsheet. Thank you very much for helping me yesterday when I hit him up after I tried for like an hour to just turn the MCU one into a Pixar one and it wasn't working. I'm like, fuck it, help me, Curran.
What was the vibe when you called him? How excited was he?
He was so stoked.
This is Disney, dude.
Yeah,
this is
dude,
Pixar.
he was so excited about this. Of course, he has all his thoughts about how the rankings go. It was
I'm sure he
funny.
has.
But yeah, just him making a spreadsheet. Oh, this kid. It was
I can imagine it went like this. You're like, Curran, I need you to make this spreadsheet. And then there was a pause. And he was like,
I'm thinking I'm back.
yeah.
I see Chris Hank in the chat who says, "Don't fuck me, Andy."
Oh, man.
The amount of times yesterday, while me going to all of these YouTube videos yesterday to kind of like, what was I thinking? Was this game, or did I think this movie was higher, or did I think this movie was worse? Like, I don't remember a lot of these movies. Spoilers for you all. But the amount of times that I was having to apologize on behalf of everybody going, Chris Anka, sorry, man. Like, we're really Ratatouille. We're fucking that one again. I'm sorry.
Chris Anka really loves Ratatouille. Really
Anyone
fucking loves it. And that's clear when you listen to any Pixar in review because things do not go his way. Will they today? We'll have to see.
Also, YouTube being down yesterday, not
Dude,
great.
so that's the thing. That's the thing. So the legacy of Pixar in review is vast. It is one of the only in review series that actually, besides MCU, I think it is the only in review series that has followed us from the old studio to the pandemic to the new studio. And with that, there's been the most cast switch ups that we've had for any in review series because it started as Toy Story in review that included Belinda Garcia and Greg Miller.
Back in the day.
That's right.
Yeah. So
right.
That's crazy. And
that's when he talked
Kevin
about
as well.
That's when he talked about how was it Andy's
Andy's mom, yeah.
Andy's father was kicked in the head by a mule.
It ain't right. And then when we started Pixar in review, that was with Kevin, no Joey. But then eventually Kevin left, Joey replaced him. And that's been kind of this has been the main crew going forward and probably will be for the foreseeable future, if not forever. So we decided this crew is going to go in and finally rank our stuff. And that's the thing is the list we even were going off before represented other people's thoughts and stuff. So the Toy Stories were always just like lumped together in this like weird kind of block that we couldn't penetrate. And so there's a lot of wrongs that will be righted today and a lot new wrongs to come to fruition. We don't know what they are. None of us have seen the final list. We've just made our own list. And the way we made our own list was coming up with them ourselves, but then also referring back to the olden reviews, which was quite the journey to go on YouTube and see ourselves change over time, how bushy my beard was during the pandemic.
Oh, yeah,
It was
very
like,
bushy.
There's just like a lot of just like...
Kevin-
You get
Kevin-
long hair Nick, too.
Yeah, Kevin's hair was either like, I'm going to a wedding this weekend, or I just did a lot of acid at a Grateful Dead show. Like,
Yeah.
it really just, there's a big range in between those.
Just John Lennon,
Yeah.
pre-70s John
Yes.
Lennon. Adams.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a beautiful thing to see, but also, yeah, like trying to reflect on what did I think about this movie versus that movie and all that stuff.
I
But
did a lot of different stuff, Tim. It was not only me going through the interviews, seeing what I was thinking, and there was a chunk of interviews I wasn't on because a lot of flights were delayed because of COVID, and I was stuck back home for Christmas. So like
Oh,
that
I don't even
happened as
remember
well,
that.
where like they're like, because I remember when all of these flights were being canceled, I had to stay in the Rio Grande Valley for like most of the beginning of January because we don't play no games there, Nick. I was stuck back there, so there was a lot of like, well, I have to watch the next episode for Tim to go and hear what Andy's thoughts were there. But yeah, YouTube down didn't really help. But then I also did the either or quiz as well. So I
Oh.
used like a lot of different
Yeah.
methods of like, what would I rather watch right now? And that helped.
it's funny, Andy, you say that there was those flight things, which is true. But also, there were just a bunch of episodes during the pandemic era that you just weren't on camera, but you were there. So you might not have even noticed that. Like, you might have thought you missed the episode, but you're actually in it.
I think one of them also, I was like off camera at my parents' house because my camera sucked.
Whatever it is,
Yeah.
exactly, things like that. But it was quite the journey to go back and listen, and a lot of fun. But there are definitely a lot of things that came up consistently, which is none of us agree with the overall list. We all had a lot of different. Each one of us had some movie that we just rock with that the others don't.
I can't wait for this list.
Ton of division about Ratatouille, about WALL-E, about Cars 3. There's just like a lot of division.
No, Finding Dory, don't get me started.
And Andy
oh my
hated
God.
Finding Dory.
Finding
Really
Dory.
hated it.
I find it boring.
And he said that last time too. But yeah, so that's the fun here. So what we're going to do is, for the first time, we're going to reveal to us and to y'all how our new Pixar list looks going forward. Again, we each made our own individual. This is all just math. There is no way that this final list is good for everybody.
No.
The question is, will we at this table look at that and go, you know what? I can't be mad at it.
We can't argue with the numbers.
You
It's
can't
really what it
argue-
comes
no, you
down
can't.
to.
And also, I need everyone to know this more than any other franchise. The other thing we said ad nauseum on Pixar in Review, and because Pixar in Review, for the most part, for many years at this point, hasn't been week to week. It's been like whenever a new one comes out. We repeat our thoughts a lot because it's been a year in between.
Yeah.
So we're constantly saying this is one of the best lists of all time. These are some of the capita of quality for in review franchise. Like Pixar's the best. There's just the most best movies. So we're talking about a top 15 that's bangers that like, we're talking about a top 10 that could, any one of them is someone's number one and you can't fault them. So I just am trying my best.
Well,
to
no.
set
Like,
stakes.
you're making a great point because we can't be angry at the math. It was always the amount of times that I fast forwarded to where we were voting, and it's like, well, I don't think it belongs down there, but it's better than that fucking movie up there. And like, why is that so high? And then like the amount of struggling there was never a consistent way or thought process to what we were voting. It was
Individually.
Just like, it's like there's no way that movie should be that high, and I hate that you all did that. So now I'm voting out of pure spite.
And a lot of people might be
I
asking.
think that 100% more than any other series has that.
Yes. The reason we're doing this now is Elio is on Disney Plus. It came out in June, I want to say, but June's always a Pixar release time, but it's always very hard for us because it's right around Summer Game Fest. There's a ton of big blockbuster movies for us to get to. This year was crazy with Superman and Fantastic Four and Jurassic World. Like there was just so many big movies. So
And with the views this does,
Final
Tim,
Reckoning.
it'd be like ESPN going like, "Hey, during the Super Bowl, we're also going to talk about racquetball." It's like
exactly.
we can't be doing that right now. We got to focus on the Super Bowl.
As Kevin always says, Disney fucked Pixar, and so did Kind of Funny. So we are getting to it now. Next week we will be doing Elio. Nick and I were kind of just joking about this. Like, I have no
What is it
idea
about?
what this is, and I don't know
Does anyone know?
the trailer.
He explained it to you in the episode of like,
Did I?
what's in the future of Pixar, and you read what the plot was for Elio, and Nick was like, oh, interesting. That
Yeah.
sounds neat.
0.
Yeah.
Kind of thought it was just Luca, and then I remembered that's a different
Yeah,
movie.
Luca was many years ago on
Luca
this
whale.
list. All right. So with all of that said, it is time to start this off. We're going to go starting with number 28 at the bottom of the list. We'll reveal it, and then each one of us will say where that movie is on our list and kind of talk about
okay.
it
I like
a
this.
little bit. Yeah. So this should be a ton of fun. Let's start off with number 28 at the bottom of the list. Cars 2.
All right.
Video watchers, you can see it above my head.
All right.
Cars 2 bringing in the bottom of the pack. Andy Cortez, where did you have Cars 2?
I don't know why the doc exited out. No, never mind. I have it here. I had Cars 2. Ooh, so close. 27.
Oh,
On my
so it
list.
wasn't
Oh.
the end of yours. Okay.
No.
Very
Interesting.
interested
Not
to
the
see
end of
what is. It was the end of mine.
It was the
Cars
end of
2
mine,
is
too.
at the bottom of mine and Joey's. Nick, what about you?
Mine as well.
Yes.
Cars 2 was not my Thor 2. You know?
Yeah.
Because I could still go.
Thank you.
You still go lower.
Actually, I don't even know if fucking Mater was in that one.
Mater was the main character in Cars.
Oh, shit. You're right.
This
You're
is one
right.
where they go international.
Yeah.
Ah.
I think we just need to get something out of the way right now. We just got to get the first one out. I don't know how it's going to sound. I don't know how it's going to feel. But we are talking about Cars movies a lot in this. There are 3 of them.
Right.
So, Andy, I think you need to break the seal with a good old-fashioned Owen Wilson.
Ka-chow.
I was going to say, wow. But yeah, that works too.
Yeah, that was damn good. That was
Yeah.
damn good. Yeah, Cars 2 definitely is not just my dark worlds of Pixar. I think it's even worse than that, where like I don't like Cars 2.
Yeah.
Dark World, I'm like, it's the least good MCU movie, but like Cars 2, I think is actively like a bad movie, and I can't believe Pixar made it because they're so damn good. It upsets me. And even I'm a Cars fan, Cars franchise fan. Cars 2 is what people think Cars, the franchise, is.
Yeah. I think Cars 2 is the only one that I was like annoyed that I had to keep watching it. Like I would have just stopped midway and just noped out if it wasn't for the show.
Yeah. I mean, some of these Pixar movies are not as good as other ones, but more often than not, you can't say that they're bad movies. This is actually kind of a bad movie.
Where was it on
Closest
yours?
to it.
It was Dead Last.
Dead Last on everybody's?
I just remember I went back and watched my thoughts on this one, and I was like, oh, right. It was a slog to get through because it was all about Mater. And you're like, that's a side character.
Yeah.
Why is he the main character?
Larry the
Didn't work
Cable
out.
Guy.
Surprised it's this low because I had it at 12 on mine. No, I'm kidding.
All right, let's get
That'd
to
be
number
the
27.
Most Greg move ever.
Oh man, Greg! I still can't get over Greg, dude.
Across
Holy
the Spider-Verse.
Oh.
holy!
Like as a concept in
Psychopath.
general?
No,
or-
like when we did our revised MCU rankings and how low he had Across the Spider-Verse, and then he put Fantastic Four with Chris Evans above Across the Spider-Verse at like number 16 or something.
I can't believe you guys let
It
him
was
do this show.
unbelievable.
Me and Tim theorized that he just doesn't like doing in review, so he decided to just
Yeah,
He just wants to
firebomb it.
He
was
just wants
a
to
snowbike-
talk about it. He doesn't
Yeah.
want to rank it.
Yeah,
He
it's
doesn't
it's
care.
what Snowbike Mike does when he doesn't want to be on stream and he like will throw the stream into the ground and just like sabotage it.
Yeah.
Number 27 is Brave, coming in as the penultimate on our list here. I also had it at number 27 on my list.
If you could change your rank, would you?
Andy, what did you have?
I had it at 26.
That
I
is
had
one
it-
little step ahead of the
Yeah.
game.
I did it at 25.
I had it at 27 as well.
Cool.
This was another one of those where
Holding us
there just seemed like there wasn't too much of a point to this movie, and it's very unmemorable.
It's unmemorable except for a couple of the lines, the little kids being bears.
The kids being
That
bears
was
is the best
endearing.
part.
Yeah, I think that Brave, in opposition to Cars 2, like I don't think that it's bad. I just don't think that it's that good. It's kind of like, all right, it was fine.
Nice
You
hair
know.
physics.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Merida. Is that her name?
Yeah.
Made
Crushed
it.
it.
Moving on then to number 26.
I had this.
You don't know what it is.
Oh, that's right.
The Good Dinosaur.
Oh, that's right.
The Good Dinosaur, number 26. I also had it at number
I had it at
26.
26 as well.
I demand a recount.
I had Good Dinosaur at number 25.
I had
Yeah.
it at 27.
I had it at 26. It's
Interesting.
crazy that our bottom 5 are pretty much.
We're all in the
I'm
same.
curious what Andy's
I'm
left
very
on his
curious,
list.
but he can't say yet. We have to get there when we get. Oh, is it?
Ellen-
It's gonna be
Ellen
something
DeGeneres, where are you?
Oh my god,
DeGeneres, where are you?
Wow.
that's so freaking funny.
Just keep slipping to the bottom of the list. You know what I mean?
Keep slipping. All right, then moving on. Yeah, Good Dinosaur. Another one that
I thought it was just so forgettable. That was
Yeah.
my problem with it.
Yeah.
I think going into it, we had. I would always bring up why does it feel like Jurassic Park has like the fucking IP rights to dinosaurs, right? Like, and then people would bring up, oh, there's a Good Dinosaur. I was like, you know what? I haven't seen that yet. That would be interesting, a Pixar dinosaur movie, and it just wasn't.
Yeah.
It was just so bleh to me.
It would be fun to do a series. Well, we're doing it now. We familiarized ourselves with it, but it would have been fun to do a prequel to this where we test each other on to figure out who can say the plot of the movie accurately.
God.
Because I would have not been able to say it. I still couldn't tell you the
There
plot
was a
of
group of
Dinosaur.
in the Good Dinosaur that was like the hyenas in Lion King.
Mm-hmm.
And they were cool. I remember like there was they dressed up in the weird fun things.
Yeah, they get the egg, fucking maybe. I don't know.
All right, moving on. Wait, Good Dinosaur. I had it 26. So we got to go through this.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we did.
25 on mine.
Number 25. Then Lightyear.
Ah.
This is the first time I've broken from the list, just slightly. I had this at 24.
I also had this at 24. Yeah, 24.
I had this at 24 as well.
I think I had this a bit higher. I had Lightyear at 21.
How is it this low then? If everybody had it higher. That's not good.
I don't know how that works.
That shouldn't work that way.
That's weird, right?
It must be wrong on one of our lists.
Yeah, what's going on?
Never mind.
Well,
Yeah.
I
mine-
have stuff that's lower on my list that hasn't been said yet.
Oh, maybe that's it then. That,
So
yeah, that
maybe
would make
that's
sense.
why.
That makes
that's how
sense. That
works.
makes
That's
sense.
how that
This
works.
is an old
Yeah.
in review. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's hilarious. But yeah, Lightyear. Lightyear is a weird one for me where it's not bad. Like I actually think it's a good movie. I just think that it using Lightyear in the Toy Story brand, it really brings it down where I'm like, oh, you didn't do what you needed to do with that. Like it was a pretty cool movie, but I feel like it being this late in the game, the Pixar villain twist stuff, there was nothing unique about this one. But yeah, not a bad film by any means.
Could have used more lesbian kissing,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Didn't make people mad.
We
enough
were
about that.
really like, Joe,
That's what it was gonna be.
we were really giving the advertising. That's all it was going to be. I thought it was going to be chicks kissing all the time.
I just also think that nobody was ever asking of like nobody's asking about what the Buzz Lightyear show that the toy is based on.
You're wrong
is.
there, Joey. You need to watch Star Command, okay? The old Disney show that's impossible to find
But is
now.
this? It's not better than Star Command.
No, it's not.
So
It
like,
should have been Star Command.
yeah,
It's such a great point from Tyler's New Groove in the Twitch chat, who says, this is the movie that Andy from Toy Story was obsessed with. Like, obsessed with? No way. Like, so true. Like, how can you really be? I mean, this was the lore that the movie was based on, but it's just like, I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel
Yeah,
right.
but when did Toy Story come out?
96.
Yeah, there was nothing on TV in 96.
That's true.
Think about
Yeah.
that.
You
You saw
show-
this. You
Dog.
see Lightyear in 96, you watch that show, you're like, this is the coolest thing I've
You're
ever seen.
absolutely right.
Yeah, I was watching
Absolutely right.
Daria.
This kid
Yeah.
was playing with a cowboy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Who the fuck?
His dad got hit with the
Yeah,
head
You're
with
so
a
right.
mule.
But
Like,
kids love
Dad's
trucks,
just walking
though.
around
Like,
bumping into shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get to number 24. Elemental. I had Lightyear and Elemental flipped here, so I had
Okay.
this at 25.
This was last on my list.
wow,
Whoa!
Yeah.
We got a swerve from Andy. He made us think it
Wow.
was Finding Dory.
yeah.
Wow.
I hated
He hated
this movie.
Yeah,
I
remember.
really didn't like this movie. I thought it was just a miss on all fronts. I think what they were trying to do messaging wise was cool, and that was it, because they just didn't really execute any of it, and the dialogue was just so bad. Like the attempts at comedy in here was like, dude, you can't have these characters be your main characters and expect me to like this movie. Hated it.
Joey.
I love Elemental. Elemental on my list is number 7.
Seven. Whoa, wow.
Holy
wild.
shit!
I love this
There's
movie.
4 Toy Stories.
I guess this is the time to say it now. I'm not a Toy Story girl.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
Chat, you know who to side with. You know who to side with.
I mean, I think it's important to have someone that's balanced on this podcast, but I would vote Joey off the island.
Nick, where would you have Elemental?
I was with Andy. I did not like Elements. I didn't have it quite as low as him. I had it at 23.
Yeah, I had it at
did not
20,
care for this
25. I liked it. I just feel like it, to what Andy's saying, like the theme and kind of like what the movie's about. I'm all about it. I think the way they presented it, though, like I think they missed the mark. And I think that it was a little too literal in some ways that took away from the Pixar magic of it all. But like it was beautiful. And I think that's something we can say about especially all the modern ones. Like we hit a point, I think, around Toy Story 4. Yeah. Where every single movie after that was like, oh my God. Like, you think about Soul and Luca, it's like, wow, these things are gorgeous. So
the overdone crying bits.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to 23. Finding Dory. Where'd you have it, Andy?
22.
I had it at 21.
Wow.
Oh, I had it exactly at 23.
I guess I ranked it higher than you guys. I had it at 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
You were always higher on it, even in the original review, I remember.
Yeah, I just really liked the character. I was like really sympathizing with Dory. It was like heartbreaking the entire time.
We always forget stuff.
It was crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely, I know that sequels get a lot of hate, like Pixar sequels, but like I think that more of them are good than not. And I think that Finding Dory is one that I don't put on my like evidence list for that point, but I do think it is good, and I think that it's a very funny movie. I think it's one of the more comedy focused of the Pixar movies, and like I remember laughing a lot from it. So
I was really mainly amazed by the octopus animation and watching the behind the scenes of how these amazing artists were able to render and animate this amazing looking rendered octopus. It was fantastic. But this one to me
voiced the octopus again.
I don't remember. But this one to me felt the most iterative of all of the movies. This one to me felt, they've made a lot of sequels. This one to me felt the most like cash grabby sequel.
Yeah. It's also funny to go back and watch these movies or like re-rank and think about them and being like, man, there was a time and place where Ellen DeGeneres was like it.
Yeah.
And now the fall from grace on her has been
She's in a lot of
So-
ads I see, Joe, about
mobile games.
yeah, like
Anti-bullying?
a cream that makes it like aging cream, anti-aging cream. It's her and Portia de Rossi on a little couch.
Interesting.
Oh.
I see those ads all the time while watching American Dad.
God damn it, American Dad is your freaking
Just leave that
small
on.
wonder.
Just put it on.
Ed O'Neill.
Andy only ever texts me. He texts me very rarely.
I'm
What
trying
it
to get
is,
him to watch-
always just a clip from American Dad.
You would
Ed
think it's
O'Neill
so
is the
funny.
octopus.
Ed O'Neill,
apparently.
that's right.
Oh.
Ed O'Neill.
All right, Kev, let's move to 22.
Anti-aging, but you turn evil, says Kendrick.
Number 22 is Inside Out 2, which I had at 23.
I had Inside Out 2 at number 19.
I had it at 21.
I had it at 17. I think to your point, this does suffer a little bit from the same problem as Finding Dory. It does feel a little iterative. I don't think they said anything specifically new or pushed her storyline further with it. And so I remember watching this movie just thinking like they could have done more with this. Her just being a teenager and having a little bit of anxiety. I really wish they'd have pushed it farther than that.
I really loved this one. It's just like these movies are goddamn good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I love Inside Out a lot, and I think that this was a excellent sequel. But yeah, it's not the first one.
I can appreciate that Inside Out and Inside Out 2 to a degree, like have, I think, fundamentally changed the way we talk about feelings, especially I think if you have kids and stuff like that. Like it gives like a really interesting framework. It's just, they're just not my movies. So I understand that they're good, but they're just not mine.
That's fair.
Number 21, Luca. One of the first pandemic ones. The first time Disney fucked Pixar, releasing this on Disney Plus instead of theaters. I'm pretty sure. I have Luca at 18.
I have Luca at 17.
I have Luca at 26.
Whoa.
I did not like Luca then. It's one of the ones that I
Don't care for
no, not even a little bit. And I feel like I
That's the
should
Italian agenda.
because this is the one with Jermaine Clement,
Hates Toy
right?
Story. Hates Italian. Yeah, you
Yes.
go Ugo.
And I feel like this is a movie that I should like and just
Oh no,
has
Sacha
not
Baron
hit
Cohen
for me.
was Ugo. Jermaine Clement was the Was he the big sea monster thing?
I don't.
Doesn't. I'll look it up.
remember.
Sorry, I apologize.
Would you have it, Nick?
But-
I had it where you had it, Tim. I had it at 18,
18?
on the dot. Yeah.
Yeah, this movie surprised the hell out of me. I think even going back and listening to some of my thoughts on other movies was like, you know, Pixar movies to me have to hit with humor and they have to hit with good story and character development, but also like emotions. And I was really kind of surprised at how much I enjoyed this movie because it didn't really look like it was going to offer me anything. And by the end of it, like that final sequence, tears in my eyes. Like, granted, a lot of trauma throughout the pandemic, just like maybe just like a lot of repressed emotions. But like the movie really got me by the end, and I was laughing throughout a lot of it. The little cat was adorable as well.
Yeah, dude with the mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cat with the mustache. Krisanka with the mustache.
Krisanka with mustache.
Yeah.
That's definitely what it was.
Yeah. Let's get to number 20. We have Turning Red at 20. I have it at 17.
I have it at 14.
I had it at 24.
I had it exactly at 20.
There we go. Andy's on it. This is one that I want to rewatch at some point,
Yeah.
but I've never been drawn to actually rewatch it.
You would probably like it less because of K-pop Demon Hunter.
Yeah, I really do think that because that is the thing. K-pop Demon Hunters delivered what I kind of wanted the most from Turning Red.
Yeah.
But I love the story. I love the cast of characters. I love the humor. I love the setting and place and all of that. I think is really excellent. But
Great coming of age story.
yeah, and then the music is good. The music is definitely good, but it's not K-pop Demon.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I can't refute that at all. I think it holds a special place in my heart, probably higher than it should, because it feels like such a Joey movie. And I feel like that's kind of the Pixar thing, is like, I think a lot of people have one or two movies that hit harder for them.
Oh, sure.
Because it just mainlines for your heart in a way that other series don't.
Resubscription from Carl Jacobs says if Ratatouille is in top 2, and I'm not talking 2.
We'll see.
Prepare to be pissed.
Prepare
Carl
to be
Jacobs,
pissed, Carl.
Patreon producer.
Let's get to number 19 here. Cars 3.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Where did you have it, Nick?
I had it at 22.
Jinx. So did I.
This was a 16 for me.
It was a 14 for me.
Wow.
I like this movie a lot more.
Me
And
too.
even going back and watching the prior interviews, getting so mad at Chris or getting so mad at Nick and Joey and being like, I can't believe y'all didn't like Cars 3 that much. Like, it's not great, but it's like, it's so much better than it should be. You know?
Yeah,
and maybe
it
I'm
is.
grading on that curve, but I enjoyed it.
I love the world of Cars and I love the characters. And I think that Cars 3, yes, it is the tried and true. Hey, man, your time's up. Like, the one more ride, you're out of rides. Like, there's now this new young hotshot. But I think they did a really, really good job with that story. And in opposition to Cars 2, I think they used the side characters very, very well. So, yeah, love
The real
that
question
one.
is Cars 3 better than F1?
I think it is.
Whoa.
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
seen F1
I wasn't
yet.
expecting an answer.
I know.
Yeah.
That's really fun.
I don't think by a long shot.
Yeah.
I don't want to act like I didn't like F1. I just didn't love F1.
Sure.
And I think I prefer Cars 3.
I think Cars 3 gets a little bit of a bump because of how bad Cars 2 was. So, like, in comparison, it is significantly better.
I mean, the Cars 3 trailer, one of the most insane things of all time.
You could
Him
get that
fucking
best
driving,
picture.
doing the fucking,
Yeah.
like, him crashing and, like, seemingly dying because it's his body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nuts.
The motor's falling out. You're like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Lightning
Lightning
spleen.
McQueen is dead.
He has the kidneys left. over.
Oh man. Let's get to number 18. A Bug's Life.
Oh.
The second Pixar movie ever. Which is always a fun thing to look about in review, because when we're reviewing them, it's like some of the early movies are usually the first to get knocked down because you're like, not just the recency bias, but also just the comparisons of like, yo, Bug's Life don't look that good.
No.
You know what I mean? And a much simpler movie. But yeah, so it's at number 18. I have A Bug's Life at number 20.
I have A Bug's Life at number 14.
I got it right on the money. I have it at 18.
I have it at 20 also.
Wow.
Bug's Life.
That's how it goes.
I think, yeah, even though it's ugly and hasn't aged well visually, nor has it aged well with casting with Kevin Spacey. I always just really enjoyed Hopper as a villain,
For
and
sure.
I also just enjoyed like the class struggle story. It was like super damn cool.
Man, look at
Flick's
this.
my guy. Like
Yeah.
I fuck with A Bug's Life so hard, and like sure, maybe part of that's because I was 8 years old in theaters watching it, but like
100%.
A Bug's Life is like a core thing that
a core memory for
I
you.
just rock with it.
There's more of us than the oppressor. It's like,
on,
oh, that's so fucking sick. Like,
Yeah.
They all armor up and stuff.
Yeah.
It's so freaking cool. The circus bug, come on.
I think this was a really good example of them doing like the perspective really well of like the circus, and then you seeing what they're making it out of, and it makes you really think about the world differently.
Here's the problem with A Bug's Life, though, is that,
It's not ants.
well, I mean, very few
Speak about
things are.
another problematic
That's
Woody
Sylvester
Allen.
Stallone. No, it's just that it's everything that came after it.
Yeah.
This is always the Pixar problem.
Mm-hmm.
And Avoid, yeah, it's a freaking great movie, but we have so many great movies to talk about still on this list.
We do.
Yeah.
We really do. And we're going to do that after a word from our sponsors.
There's just 1 month left until the launch of Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive, the action RPG based on the popular Solo Leveling franchise. I adore Solo Leveling. I've seen every episode, and this game cannot come at a more perfect time as I patiently wait for the next season. And being able to experience this world solo or with up to 3 of my friends for some co-op raids is right up my alley. Andy, if you're listening, we'll be playing this soon. In the game, players will work their way up as Sung Jinu, an E-rank nobody that no one wants in a raiding party, clawing their way up to becoming the powerful Monarch of Shadows. If you're at TwitchCon this weekend, you can play an exclusive demo at the PC gaming stations located at the Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive booth. Attendees will also be able to experience additional activities at the booth, including a themed photo booth. For fans viewing events from home, head to the official Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive Twitch channel, which will be live streaming from the booth. Pre-orders for Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive are live now, so add it to your Steam or Xbox PC wishlist to prepare for Jinu's next chapter.
This episode is brought to you by Shady Rays. Get ready for the season ahead with quality shades built to last. Our friends at Shady Rays have you covered with premium, polarized shades that won't break the bank. Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company offering a world-class product rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Their shades have durable frames and crystal clear optics, making them the perfect choice for all outdoor adventures. They have hundreds of options to choose from, so you're bound to find the perfect pair to match your style. Plus, if your shades ever go missing or take an unexpected hit, don't sweat it. They have the most insane protection in all of eyewear. Every pair is backed by lost or broken replacements. If you don't love your shades, exchange them for a new pair or return them worry-free within 30 days. There's no risk when you shop. Y'all know that Tim Geddes has been outdoors a lot playing Pokemon Go, and he's been rocking his Shady Rays the entire time. Awesome to see him out and about looking dope. Exclusively for our listeners, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal. Head to shadyrays.com and use code FUNNY for 35% off polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. That's 300,001 if you include Tim.
And here we are back with number 17. What could it possibly be? Kev's got it. Monsters University. I had it at 16.
I had it at 15.
15 for me as well.
Yeah.
I had it at 19, which I think is significantly lower than I had when we did our ranking originally. But I think it's a fun idea. It's not one that I ever feel called to go back to, which I think is also partially how I rank my movies. Like, how often do I want to rewatch and re-experience this world? And it's just
I get that.
Not
And
that
the thing is, I'm with you, but I
Yeah.
do think the value of this movie and some of these sequels is because we're familiar with the characters, they're able to just make them comedies. Like,
Yeah.
it's like we're just having fun and like making more jokes. So I actually think that it would be a better rewatch, a simpler rewatch, a more entertaining rewatch than some of the more quality movies that are like really trying to
Emotional,
fuck you
yeah.
up, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you know, my thoughts on prequels. But as far as prequels go, this one's fun. It's active.
Yeah, I was mainly surprised by what the leaps that it made with those twists near the end, but also I think I go into a lot of sequels just very jaded anyway, and Nick and I were talking about like how excited I was the first time I heard they were making a Zoolander 2 or a oh god, what's it called? Anchorman 2. and just being like, holy shit, like that. And then you go back, you're like, oh man,
bit of a
like, you just
letdown.
missed it.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
expecting a big miss here, and I think I was kind of grading on that curve of expectations. Like, oh shit, it was a really funny,
Yeah.
well-made movie.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get to number 16. We got a tie. So at the 15 spot, we have a
Whoa.
tie because remember, the math is mathin', so sometimes
Math
it's
is
going to happen.
mathing.
A tie between Onward and Soul. I had Onward at 22, and I had Soul at 12.
Oh, interesting.
That's totally flipped for me. I had Onward at 13 and Soul at 25.
I'm closer to Tim. I had Onward at 23, and I had Soul at 10.
Ooh, that's high. I had Soul at 17, and I have Onward at 6.
Wow.
Come on, Joey, up top. Up top, Joey.
Why do you want to high
ranked it
five?
higher than they did?
Oh.
Yeah, he
I
won.
liked Onward.
Broad
Oh, okay.
Illustrates Nick
I was
wanted
like,
a high five.
I don't think we have it ranked anywhere higher. Onward is.
But I'm closer to you than I am to these guys.
That's
so it doesn't
true.
matter.
Yeah. Onward was one that was like really surprising to me because like fantasy stuff is like not usually my thing, but I thought it was like so incredibly heartfelt and like such a great story that like this is one that I do go back and rewatch. Not fairly often because I don't reach for Pixar movies as much as other stuff, but in terms of Pixar, it's up there.
That's the thing for me is when we talk about which movies you want to go back and rewatch right now. And I saw Onward on the list. I was like, I should go back and rewatch that. I remember really, really liking the relationship with the brother that really mirrored a lot of the things that my brother and I went through when we were younger. We didn't quite understand each other. And we used to fight a lot, and then we became pretty much best friends. And I just love that story. And I should go back and watch that again.
Onward for me is one that I feel like should have been an easy dub in the emotions department. It just didn't really hit for me for whatever reason. And I also think that there was to have like Tom Holland and Chris Pratt as like the main two characters. I feel like it was kind of missing in that comedy department. Like I feel like they undershot and kind of under-delivered what they could have done possibly.
Yeah, but you have to understand they have a lot of beef because that one time that like they could have stopped Thanos at the moment.
True,
Mhm.
of
And he
course.
decided not to stop him. He shot him, and the whole thing got screwed up. So
Yeah, Onward for me is I think it might be a little higher than Andy is on it, where I just think that it did the job, but it didn't surprise or wow me. And these Pixar movies do. That is the difference
Yeah.
between, getting into that top 15 or whatever, where it's like, yeah, it had the emotions, it had the feelings, it had the jokes, it had the story, it had performances, it had everything, but it just lacked like that extra oomph.
So I had Soul at number 10, which was probably my biggest surprise of maybe any of these movies. And I just thought it was such an adult story. Like this is the one that I would point at and say, this is probably the one least for kids, even though they try to personify, the little
Tina
kind
Fey.
of cute thing. Yeah, like just like the story and message of like, what is your purpose? Are you making the most out of your life? It's like, oh shit, that's some deep shit. And no 6-year-old can really connect with that. But me watching it when I was like 35, I was like, fuck, this is like hitting really hard right now. I just thought it was beautifully told and great, amazingly acted by Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, loved Soul. Really loved Soul, and I think it is the most different of the Pixar movies. And I think it's not just getting credit because it's different; it's good as well. And not perfect. I think it's beautiful. I think the different visuals they have for the Soul world and like the ideas and concepts they come up with, the mix of 2D and 3D and stuff is so cool. The music is amazing in it. My least favorite thing is the 23 character, the little. Which is like one of the co-leads of the movie.
Yeah.
So not a perfect film, but definitely a big fan.
Number 12 for you?
Yeah, I had Soul at number 12. Let's move on then to number 14.
It's a
Oh,
tie.
it's a tie.
Ooh.
Toy Story 4 and Cars are tied.
wow.
I had Toy Story 4 at 15 and Cars at 11.
Okay. I had Cars also at 11, and I had Toy Story 4 at 20. Did not enjoy it. I think overall for me, it brought the rest of the Cars or the Toy Story franchise down. I think 3 ends so well that like 4 feels like a significant afterthought.
I had Toy Story 4 at 14, and I had Cars at 19. But I can understand these two movies are very comparable. I think they're very entertaining. I think this is where you start to get into the list of like, glad it was made, enjoyed it, don't know that it's the best, Pixar movie. Toy Story 4 really felt like I don't want to say a victory lap, but it's definitely a movie they made and they were like, we're saying bye for now, at least to this. And Cars is one of those movies that surprises me that every time I go back to it, I'm like, oh, I do like this movie. But like, I don't think I like the Cars franchise. And then I watch Cars 1, I'm like, no, I kind of like this movie.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of where it is.
Cars I had at 21. And
That feels crazy low.
yeah, a lot of it comes down to like,
You just liking other things better?
I think the movies that I have above it are better complete films, but I think like on any other given day, I could probably put Cars higher because it's kind of like junk food and it's funny and it's just more of like a fun kind of watch or whatever.
But what is life, Andy?
Shit, fuck. Make me cry right now. And Toy Story 4, I had at 13, which I had a lot higher the first go around. And I actually watched it recently and didn't feel quite the same about it. I think a lot of it was just what I was going through in the moment when I watched Toy Story 4. This story of like letting something go for the better of that thing. I was like really, really impacted by that at the moment. And now it's like, and it didn't hit quite as hard. I think I was like watching it with those through that lens. But it's still crazy to me that like Toy Story 4 should not exist and should most likely not be looked at favorably by anybody, and they still put out a fucking banger. Like, it's still an awesome movie. What a, like, I don't know if there's more of a franchise that's like 4 out of 4 just complete bangers, you know?
It's crazy. I am right there with you. Like, I feel Toy Story 3 is probably the best end to a franchise ever, of any franchise I've ever seen. I love it. They did not need to make a fourth. They should not have made a fourth. I loved the fourth.
Yeah.
And they're making a fifth. I can't wait to see the fifth. Can't wait to see the 6th, 7th, and 8th. I fucking love this world. And so far, they haven't even come close to making a less than great one. So I'm so there. And Cars, I've said it a bunch of times. I love Cars 1 specifically. And yeah, this feels like the right ranking for me. I'm not mad at it at all. Let's get then to number 12.
Sure.
Rat-tat-tooey.
Oh, man, Chris ain't
Number 12.
He's not going to talk to us for another 2 weeks.
Oh, he's not going to talk to me when he finds out I had it at number 19.
Whoa!
You had it at 19?
I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
Hey, what
crazy.
the fuck, dude?
Where'd you have it?
18.
What the
But
fuck,
like, it's so much higher than him.
That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
Where do you have it, Nick?
I have Ratatouille at number 12.
I have it at 9, so I need the chat to just really love me for having it the highest on this list. Makes my
Toy Story
top 10
hater.
easy clear.
We've said it before. Ratatouille is a great movie. It's thoroughly entertaining. It's very, very creative, and it's a fun story to watch. But when you walk away with it, the moral of the story, the thing that you're supposed to stay with you, is just a little lacking as far, when you compare it to some of the other movies like Inside Out or like some of the ones that I'm assuming are going to be on our top 10 list. I love it. The concept that anyone can cook, that's great. I know it's a metaphor. Great. And that's when you walk away from a Pixar movie, you expect to be like, not changed, but you expect to be like thinking about something, feeling something as you walk away. And Ratatouille, I watch every time, like great performances, wonderfully animated, super fun. I don't cook.
I saw a great comment in the Twitch chat, Nick. That was, I think, Tim, you could agree with. It's like Ratatouille. That's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
It's a good
It's like,
movie.
it's like
Good
Metroid Dread. It's a good game.
I know, you fucker.
Another
Great
You
movie.
fucker.
It's a good movie.
It's
a
another one of
great
those
movie.
movies that if it's on TV, granted there is no such thing as TV right now, but were it on TV, if I still had cable, I would be like, I'm going to watch Ratatouille right now. If it pops up on HBO Max or pops up on Disney Plus, whatever, I will. Yeah, I'll click into it and I'll watch it. I'll probably watch the whole thing, but I don't think about it that much.
I think it has like amazing artistry and
It's a wacky ass
and
concept.
conceptually what it's doing
It's
is like
so fun.
awesome as hell.
Yeah.
But you also got to wrap that. You have to have all of those things contained within a more entertaining movie. And I don't love this movie. I think it's good. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Chris Hank, it's a good movie.
It's good.
good.
Rat-tat-tat.
It's good.
Great.
Movie.
It's great. It's great.
Chloe, it's a good movie. It's a good one.
It's great.
Number 18. Way higher than Tim's 19, though. This guy.
Let's get to number 11, please. The Incredibles 2.
Okay.
Incredibles 2.
This text me, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, he just texted me. He said, I'm going to have to invoice you to get all my subs back. Incredibles 2 at number 11.
One can sub.
I had Incredibles 2 at number 9.
I had Incredibles 2 at number 12.
I had it at 13.
I had it at 7. And I fully recognize that I just like the Incredible movies. So I ranked it a little bit higher. And I went back and watched my thoughts on this. And I was like, yeah, I enjoyed it. It wasn't the best movie. It definitely fits into one of the good sequels.
I'm so
but not,
sorry, Chloe and Chris. They're so mad.
It definitely, for me, ranks into like, this is a very enjoyable movie. It's a good movie. It's a good sequel. But it's not Toy Story 2. It's not some of the legacy sequels that you would be like, oh my God, that's a banger, and definitely better than the first one.
I
But
just
the Jack sequence in me, it's
We'll get there when we get
the
there.
best thing ever.
But I'm so happy to love that Toy Story 2 gets from us, because I feel like so many people are like, oh, fuck Toy Story 2. It's like, nah, man, Toy Story 2 is a banger. Banger.
It's a banger.
But yeah, Incredibles 2, I liked it a lot. And I agree with most of what you said there. Where it's like, yeah, not a perfect film, but like it's, I think, a really good sequel.
And a good continuation.
And I don't fully understand the people that hate Incredibles 2 that love Incredibles 1. I full credit to you, but like I don't get it.
I went back and forth thinking about the two, because I'm always with the first person to say like, oh, I love Iron Man. I love Iron Man 1. It's the best Marvel movie. And you could make a case for it as being good because it's the original and it started everything and it's great. But you can't say that it's the best, right? And so I always have to fight that in myself of saying like, looking at Incredibles 1 for what it was, like Incredibles 2, you look at the both of them and it's just not as tight. It's not as perfect of a movie as Incredibles is. It's just a little bit loose here and there. It's a little long in the tooth here and there. The message is good. I don't know.
I think it's another sequel that has no business being as good as it is. Like,
Yeah.
very, very entertaining. And even though it'll never touch the original, it's still somehow really good and fun.
Well said.
All right, then let's get to number 10.
Hey,
Got a tie.
Nice.
Wall-E and Inside Out at number 9. A tie at 9
Joe
here.
Fucked us, man.
I didn't even fuck you as hard as I
Who
could have.
fucked who here?
What
What's
do you
going
mean?
on? Like, wait, hold on, because like Joey
Because
doesn't
Andy
like
loves Wall-E.
Andy loves
I don't love
Wall-E.
Wall-E. I still put Wall-E at 15.
Hey, good shit. Good shit.
Like, I really could have fucked Wall-E on this list.
Thank you, Joe.
I understand that it's a good movie that I just don't particularly love.
I'm with Joey. I have it at 13.
Oh.
We're talking about great movies, man. That's
This is my number 2 ski.
I had
number
Wall-E.
2.
Dang.
Number
Me and Andy, I know, were very high on Wall-E. I had Wall-E and Inside Out right next to each other. I had Inside Out at 9 and Wall-E at 10. And I had to really look deep in here. Really in deep in here. Wall-E, great movie. Very experiential, though, right? It's a beautifully made movie where two characters only say, the two main characters only say like one word to each other the entire time. You tell an incredible story there. But Inside Out is an amazing film.
Yeah, and my
Really
thing with
beautifully made.
my thing with Wall-E is what you just said about the two characters. I love that movie. When we get other characters talking
It gets
and
a
when we
little
get into the
wonky.
space station
Sure.
stuff, I don't love it that much anymore.
But it's a dark, weird, crazy movie that really stands out in the Pixar universe because they really haven't done anything like that. Well, I guess with the exception of Soul, where it dies.
Yeah.
But beyond that, like Wall-E is a very special film, and it should be in a class all of its own. But Inside Out is just like,
yeah, man. Inside Out to me is
What a great way.
so top tier.
Inside Out I
I
have at 16.
had it 4.
Oh, wow.
I got it at 11.
What do you have it at, Nick?
Inside Out,
Mhm.
I had it at 9. So I had Inside Out at 9 and Wall-E at 10. And I went back and forth on those a little bit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely in a tough spot here where it's like,
Here's the thing, yeah.
This is where the list gets interesting.
Yeah.
And when you look at it, you go like, man, I wanted to rank Wall-E higher. I did.
I feel that way too.
And I had it higher. I had it at like 5th or 6th, and I had to look inside my heart. And then I had to go back and rewatch all of my actual reactions to these things when I'd watch them. Yeah.
Should have just gone with your heart, dude. Should have gone with your heart.
It
It has the heart. It has the most massive difficulty curve of any of these, and it just blows all those expectations out of the water.
True.
It's artistry, man. Just
Artistry.
it's what an art form. This they've themselves only have made 3D art.
Sem in the chat says these lists are awful. Sem, I want to see your list.
Yeah, what's
You
your
know?
stupid ass
Send
list?
your list.
Your stupid
What's
ass
your stupid ass list? What do you got? Toy Story 3, number 1, fucking deserved probably.
You fucking maniac.
Wow, good on you.
Let's get to number 8. Toy Story
Story.
1 coming in at number 8. I had it at number 6.
I had it at 10.
I had it at 11.
I had it at 7.
Here we go.
Yeah, not mad at that at all.
And I'm not even giving it like the OG points. It's one of the first ones. You got to give it love for that. I think it's just like still holds up, still incredibly well written, great character arcs, great comedic writing. It's just it hits on every point it needs to hit.
Yeah, again, another banger movie, but another same thing with Iron Man, where you're like, I want to say it's the best of the franchise, but when you watch them and you see how the characters progress and you see the chemistry grow and the storytelling grow, you just can't. It's got to be where it's at.
Yeah, that's crazy. Love it though. Let's get to number 7.
Oh, which one?
Getting cut off. It is Toy Story 2.
Oh!
Number 7, I had Toy Story 2 and number 8.
I had it at 8 as well.
I had it at 12.
Number 4.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
Andy, why so high?
I'm with Tim where I think that this, like with any other, I just think it's like such a complete film, and it could have been any other mediocre sequel that we've seen, and it's the most enjoyable one for me.
I think I'm the only person that has Toy Story 1 over 2. But I'm a huge 2 defender. I just love
I have
the Toy
1
Story
over
movies.
2.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and it's not that it's bad. I just really like Toy Story 1 and 3 more. And that's kind of what it comes down to.
I think if you were to ask me, like, hey, you could watch one of them right now, I would go for Toy Story 1. But yeah, I mean, there's just leaps and bounds in the second one.
Yeah,
right. I mean,
for
like,
sure.
It looks better. It's a better story. You got Newman in it. Come on.
Good stuff.
Prospector is just like what an evil asshole.
Great
God, listening back to the Ragu Baggers of Nick trying to make sense of what the list is. Prospector and AI. And Kevin's like, I think it's Al. Which is funny because I'm pretty sure AI is going to be the villain of the next one. But anyways, just like every goddamn movie. Story number or not story number 6.
Let's talk about movies.
Dave's Daily. What the fuck? Number 6.
Ooh.
Number 5, Finding Nemo and The Incredibles.
Fair.
Interesting.
I'm not mad at that.
Not mad at all.
I'm not mad at that.
I had Incredibles at 10, and I had Finding Nemo at 7.
I had The Incredibles at 4 and Finding Nemo at 5, but this was definitely another one that I was switching around a lot.
Yeah.
Just because Finding Nemo is I think Incredibles is the lesser film. Finding Nemo is a perfect Pixar movie.
Yep.
But I'm an unabashed Incredibles fanboy. I know that there's only a couple big hits in the movie. I know that overall it's a very simple film, and I know that overall the theme of it is
style is so
it's just
good.
but it's style and it's a superhero
The
movie.
music.
And they nailed it.
Brad
It's
Bird
so
at his
good.
height of his powers.
Gosh, it's so good.
I have Finding Nemo at number 9 and number 6 for The Incredibles.
I have Finding Nemo at 3 and The Incredibles at 4.
I mean,
Banger movies.
Bangers.
Mhm.
Let's get to number 4.
Nelson.
Number 4 is Up.
Ooh.
Criminal.
Dude, this is fucking criminal. How the hell is Up so low on the list? I have it at number 3. That's just where we're at. With all this. Yeah.
Up should be number 1. I had it number 2.
I had Up at 5.
I had Up at number 8.
Oh,
Up to me is how Tim feels about WALL-E, where no movie starts off better,
Yeah.
and then the rest of it is like I don't even remember what happens. There's a bird, fucking whatever the hell, like a guy shooting at a guy,
His
whatever.
name's Kevin.
And
Oh,
Your
right,
name's
right, right.
Kevin.
What's up, Kevin?
can you unplug your mic and plug it back in?
Oh, sorry.
I love Up. I don't love the villain arc in Up, and I think that's what.
Charles Muntz.
Yeah, the dog stuff is funny, but like
Squirrel.
it doesn't hit as
Test, test.
hard
How
for
about
me,
now?
and I think it just
Thank you.
brings it down a little.
I absolutely love Up, and I think Up
Still
gets
top
gets a unfair rep of the beginning's good, but the rest of the movie sucks.
I feel like I'm the only one who says that. Everybody loves Up.
Endings
I think
banger.
everybody.
That
I
I
think
think is
everybody
definitely
says
like
that.
the core takeaway
Really?
of it.
Yeah.
The same way like, the Cars movies suck. Like I feel like the mainstream take on it is like,
I felt like I was about to be crucified in the streets when I was like,
but I think it's like
okay.
I think that the rest of the movie is actually spectacular as well. Not the best thing of all time,
No.
because we still have some more on the list. You know,
Yeah, but for me, Up is when you think about Pixar and you think about what they're strongest at, it is the emotional gut punch of their films. and nothing hits harder than that first like 5 minutes.
Smacked in the face.
And then in the end, don't forget the end when
I
he's like
know.
got the book
Yeah.
and she's actually filled the page and he's
It's amazing, man. The adventure, the music in that, the music in so many of these damn movies. Shout out to the entire family of Newmans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone a different.
so
Newman.
talented.
But yeah, that song is just so good.
Now we are going up. This movie's going up.
One day we'll go down, but not today.
We're in the top 3, everybody. What is number 3? Toy Story 3. This makes me mad, but it can't make me mad. This is my number 1. I feel that it's semi-cheating because it's literally like, hey, Tim, like, what's the thing that might make you the most sad in the world? And it's having to grow up and move on from things. I hate that.
Yeah.
And I don't, like, as emotional as the Up intro is, the end of Toy Story 3 is that's the Tim Geddes kryptonite of, it's going to fuck me forever.
I also had Toy Story 3 at number 1.
Hell yeah.
And I went back and forth between this and Up. But when you look at it just from an intellectual standpoint, Toy Story 3 is the Pixar movie. It is the quintessential, like, they've perfected the craft. I walked into that theater, I think theater, where maybe we saw on screen, probably theater. We'll go with that. And I remember thinking, I don't need to see this movie. They already have 2 good. And but when they're going through the trash chute and
Oh my God.
it's terrifying.
Incinerator.
I'm like, fuck, they really did something special with this. And they made it just a great trilogy that definitely doesn't need a 4th movie. But we got one.
I had Toy Story 3 at number 5. I had it right underneath Toy Story 2.
Nice.
Wow.
I had it at 8. And listen, I told you guys at the beginning of the show, not Toy Story girl. I agree that this is the best Toy Story, but they're not.
Because you built a lot of you were more of a Gunpla, like Gundam builder
Yeah,
growing
exactly.
up. Yeah, like I don't fuck with toys.
No.
So we're in an interesting spot.
We're in a great spot.
We're in a
I
great
love the
spot
spot
here.
that
We're in a
we're
great
in.
spot.
Because I want to take some bets here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we have 2 movies left.
We do.
We have
yeah,
Coco
yeah,
and we
yeah.
have Monsters, Inc.
Oh my God, that's it.
Those are the 2 movies that could potentially be number 2 and number 1.
Are they my 1 and 2?
Okay, Kev, but don't bring them up yet.
Don't
Let's
bring 'em
just,
up.
I think at this point, let's just reveal where we're at
Yeah.
with all this. So yeah, Nick, what's your top 3?
My top 3 are Toy Story 3, Up, and Monsters, Inc. I put Monsters, Inc. up there. Again, another quintessential, this is Pixar to me, Monsters, Inc.
So then where's Coco on yours?
Coco is a little bit lower. It's at number 6. I put that right below Finding Nemo. Again, those could have gone either way. Coco could have been a little bit farther up on the list as well.
Yeah.
It's a stunning movie, beautifully made. Another perfect example of like perfect artist mastery. But we're just like, this is the Olympics when everyone's competing against each other and like 0.00001, it means the difference between gold and silver.
Joy,
What do you want to know?
top 3, and then if Coco or Monsters Inc. aren't in that, where are they for you?
Number 1, Coco. Number 2, Monsters Inc. Number 3, Finding Nemo.
Fantastic. Yeah. Andy?
Number 1, Mama Coco. 2, Wally. 3, Monsters Inc.
There we go. Yeah, my number 1, Toy Story 3. Number 2, Coco. Number 3, Up. I had Monsters Inc. at 5. So yeah, all of us semi-agree
Similar.
of at least hearing there. Yeah, I remember watching back the interview yesterday for the Coco review and my Up review. And Up, I'm like, this is, besides the Toy Story, because they got kind of cucked in the whole thing, but the Up, I was like, this is the best Pixar movie. Like, I don't think anything's going to beat this. And then watching Coco, I'm like, this clears up. I can't believe how much this clears up. And Coco is fantastic. But yeah, Toy Story 3 to me is just like, it's a little too personal there. So yeah, I'm very excited. Where are we feeling? Because like,
I think most of us have Coco.
Coco has to
Yeah,
be
Coco.
number 1.
Coco's gonna be number 1, probably.
Kev, let's see number 1 and 2.
It better not be a tie. Oh, nice.
Monsters Inc. at 2 and Coco at 1.
I'm not mad at it.
I ain't mad at it at all.
No.
I didn't know we rode that hard for Monsters.
Dude,
Inc.
I
I'll
love-
be honest with you.
I'm shocked that my 1 and 2 is the 1 and 2 of the list.
Yeah. I just rock with Monsters Inc. so much. As I was doing that sorta.app website thing where it's the either or voting quiz, the amount of times I was just voting for Monsters Inc. over other movies, I'm like, God, I love Monsters Inc. Oh my God. And that kind of propelled Monsters University a bit because I was like, I mean,
Good world.
It's Billy Crystal and John Goodman, and it's like
They're
they
good.
just
Yeah.
delivered gold, and the movie is not only incredibly entertaining, but it's so heartfelt and touching, and it made me cry so much. And Coco, don't even get me started. Like I was like just tears in my eyes the whole damn
I
time.
remember seeing it. It came out right around Thanksgiving, and I went with my family. And my like great aunt had just died, and that was the Mexican side of my family. And I just remember looking over, and all of us are just a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, I love this because Monster Inc. for me is like quintessential Pixar. Perfect story. This is what they can do.
Buddy movie, you know.
We're going back to we've invented the classics here, which is just like you got the buddy movie, you got the jokes. It's very creative. It's wildly creative.
We've seen Buzz and Woody. They're totally opposites, and here we got fucking Mike Wazowski and Sully, and they're opposites. Like
The Mike Wazowski always being covered bit. So good.
And then
Jennifer
of course
Tilly.
Then you've got Coco, which is like, oh, we've got years later and we've learned.
Yeah.
And this is what we can accomplish. And it really is amazing.
The colors in Coco, I think about all the time.
Chris Edgar roasting Kevin in the chat. Keep moving the ranking around, Kevin.
All right, I'm going to read the ranking one more time. This is Going Forward, Kind of Funny's official Pixar ranking by the numbers for the numbers for your amusement. Do you agree with this list? Disagree with the list? Let us know in the comments below. And also leave your list so we can roast you equally, okay? That's how this has to work. Number 1, Coco. Number 2, Monsters, Inc. 3, Toy Story 3. 4, Up. 5, we have a tie between Finding Nemo and The Incredibles. 7,
Yeah.
Kind of hard to read this.
Yeah, a tie. Yeah, then we have a 7 tie of Toy Story 2 and Finding Nemo. Tied for 5th is Up and The Incredibles. Nope.
Okay, I got it. Let me start again. I have this. Number 1, Coco. Number 2, Monsters, Inc. Number 3, Toy Story 3. Number 4, Up. Number 5, a tie between Finding Nemo and The Incredibles. Number 7, Toy Story 2. Number 8, Toy Story 1. Number 9, a tie between WALL-E and Inside Out. Number 11, The Incredibles 2. Number 12, Rat-Tat-Tooey. Number 13, Cars, tied with Toy Story 4.
The perfect
15,
spot for Ratatouille.
Onward, tied with Soul. 17, Monsters University. 18, A Bug's Life. 19, Cars 3. 20, Turning Red. 21, Luca. 22, Inside Out 2. 23, Finding Dory. 24, Elemental. 25, Lightyear. 26, The Good Dinosaur. 27, Brave. And 28, Cars 2.
And 29, Secret Invasion. Man, what a trash fire that was.
Next week, Elio will be added to the list, the 29th movie in the Pixar cinematic universe. Well, where will it lie? We'll have to find out. Until next time, I love you all. Goodbye.